Marvel Ministry is a place that welcomes children and youth with special needs so they can really enjoy their time at church at Island ECC. I remember 6 years ago, Pastor Brett has a sermon where he was briefly recruiting for volunteers to start a ministry for kids with special needs. So it was so special because this ties in with my professional job. So I'm a behavior therapist for kids with special needs.
I have been praying about this because I have been working with special needs children for many years. Kind of God opened the door for me to exercise my gift in the church setting.
So there are definitely ups and downs being a Marvel buddy because there are days where our Marvel kids are struggling, they may have frustration, they cannot communicate with us properly, or they even have meltdowns. So it's quite discouraging for us to know how to appropriately engage with them.
As a therapist, we usually set some goals for the children to achieve. Sometimes they cannot achieve that. I will feel like some frustration, and sometimes I doubt my ability and also doubt what my role in this ministry. But I think God is so good that He reminds us that how He treated us with love and gentleness.
God just wants them to experience His presence, His love, and just for the kids to enjoy their time at church.
So we can hold on to this truth to continue to love our kids and help our kids to realize God is so good.
Over the past 6 years, we really saw with our own eyes how Marvel Ministry was thriving and is still thriving. So we also got to see God's heart and His faithfulness every single week. And we feel like through serving at Marvel and also previously joining the Kairos course and joining some short-term missions, we got to see God's heart and His will for us to go beyond the Marvel classrooms to serve Him. So last year I got to visit Indonesia on a short-term mission trip with Island ECC. So that's where I got to visit a village that was affected by an earthquake. I got to spend some time with the families and the children there. It was such a joyful time, but it broke my heart knowing that they didn't know who Jesus was. So we feel called to really serve the people who don't know who Jesus is, and we want to share God's love with them.
God's opened our hearts to see His heart for other peoples in other nations. The love of God compelled us. That's why we want to spend at least 2 years abroad to places that Jesus haven't been known, to work with the kids, to share the love of God to them. We hope that they can experience what we experience every day.
We've seen how God really worked through us and in us throughout the past 6 years serving in the Marvel Ministry. We got to fully experience His love for us and how we can pour out to those around us.
Yeah, that's why we want to take this faithful step to join this mission field to serve the people in need.